So the question for today is, how do we get massive results for yourself, your brand, or your company at Coachella? When I look at a campaign or an activation like this, there's three specific things that I want to zero in on. First is the audience. How does this audience complement the needs or objectives of this campaign? I also might look at location, budget for this type of event, various factors that we need to take into consideration. Second is messaging. Messaging is so important. Messaging needs to complement not only my objectives for the campaign, but also the audience. How does this messaging interact or engage appropriately the audience that I'm going to use it at? And then third is the type of media. Various medias work better for some events, and other times they'll work completely different for another type of event. When those three things are in sync, the specific audience, the messaging, and the type of media, magic can take place. I've had many successful campaigns over the last year, or last couple years that I've either ran point on or been involved in, and it always comes down to those three ingredients. The audience that we're targeting, how well that complements with the goals and objectives for my campaign, to the messaging. How do I tailor this messaging to be engaging for that specific audience while still considering the goals and objectives that I have for the specific campaign? And then three, the type of media. Is this the best type of media that will complement those goals and the audience that I'm targeting and also fit within my budget? Coachella is such a unique event that I think it provides a really good opportunity for minimal budget to accomplish all three of those goals based off of the needs of your particular campaign. So we're going to look at a couple of those opportunities here today and talk a little about Coachella and why it is such a great opportunity for a potential advertiser or someone that's looking to promote themselves, their brand, or their company at this particular event. So as most of you know, Coachella is the annual music and arts festival that takes place for over 2 weekends during the month of April in Indio, California. It's the Palm Springs area. There's a lot of different concerts that typically take place in that area. It has steadily grown over the last couple years, and really over the last 10 years we've seen a significant growth, almost tripling in size. I think 2016 it had approximately 200,000 people that in attendance over those 2 weekends. So this is a very concentrated event. It's got a lot of people, which from an advertising perspective, or if someone looking to promote themselves or their brand, it's a huge opportunity. Additionally, it's made up of about 90 to 95% millennials. That's that age group of 18 to 35, where we're looking to, advertisers are looking to target and really maximize exposure to that age demographic. It's a perfect opportunity. I would say digital skywriting then is the way to go. It offers the ability to dominate like you have never seen before. Within minutes, we create the characters the size of a skyscraper. You can have 30 characters per message. The messages are viewable for 15 miles in any direction. So just imagine, a lot of times you can't even see the planes as the digital skywriting is taking place, and instantly the sky lights up with your message. It takes about 2.5 to 3 minutes to create a 30-character message, and it's just like magic in the sky. There's nothing else other way to describe it. It's, even when you look at pictures or video, it doesn't even do it justice because it's so big, it's so huge. So you're standing in one spot in Coachella, you can see as far as the horizon this way to as far as the horizon goes that way. It will light up the sky. And this is fun. We've had so many campaigns go viral with this. You give your message, you create an engaging message, and then you end it with your hashtag, and you keep repeating that hashtag. Don't ever include multiple hashtags. Always the same hashtag, repeat it often, and you will see your campaign go viral like you've never experienced, especially, once again, back because of this type of audience at Coachella. It's such a unique audience. You're not just doing it over a major city, which is still effective, but you're doing it over an audience where you have social media influencers. What does that mean? That means artists, aspiring artists, people that have these huge social media followings. So when they tweet the picture, when they talk about it, all their audience engages and talks about it. And before you know it, you have people all over the world talking about your message going on there at Coachella. The huge added value benefit that takes place from a well-orchestrated campaign, and why an opportunity like this is so huge. It's not a regional event that just pulls people from, the Palm Springs, California area. This is an event where people come, artists come from all over the world for Coachella, all over the United States. And when you market to them, you're not marketing just to them, you're marketing to their fan bases all across the world. It's one of the unique opportunities to get massive results very quickly and very inexpensively for your brand. Now let's say, daytime is great, but that the main event is at night. So what do we do for aerial advertising at night? Well, last but not least, we have a digital night sign. This is very, very cool. Every time we fly it, we get calls from all these alien watch groups, that are thinking we're doing UFO sightings. It's literally a digital sky sign that is underneath the plane or the helicopter, and we circle the event. We target the Coachella event specific with all these type of different digital scrolling messages back and forth. All you can see from the ground is just the digital message going back and forth. And there's some animation and images that we can include there as well. This is very, very effective because at a black sky, especially that nice desert sky, this will light up, and it's designed for concentrated audiences like this, and it's a coveted spot. Usually that sells out very quickly, and it's a way to not only get attention from the people that are there, the fan bases of all the people, the influencers as well, but key people. A lot of, in the past, we've used it for some aspiring artists or bands that wanted to get noticed by some of these big groups, and it was very successful. So guys, I know I talked about a lot today, but it can summarize it in 3 specific points. One is, and back to the question, how do we get massive attention for yourself, your brand, or your company at Coachella? And first, we've established, number 1, that Coachella's the audience that we want to go after. Number 2 is the messaging. We've talked about messaging. Messaging is so important, and end it with a place for the conversation to go, whether it's on social media, text, a website, a direction to funnel that conversation to create the huge added value that campaign is going to bring for you and your brand. 3 is the type of media that we'll use, whether it's the airplane letter banner, the logo board, the aerial billboard, the digital sky rating, or the digital night sign. All of those are phenomenal options, depending again on letting your message, the objectives of your campaign, filter out the right option for you. But it's a great opportunity to literally be directly overhead this concentrated group of, approximately 200,000 people over the 2 weekends at Coachella. Appreciate you guys watching today. Look forward to sharing more videos with you, and maybe we'll see you guys at Coachella, or definitely go to our website, airsign.com/Coachella, to find out more and how we can get massive results for yourself, your brand, or your company over Coachella.